What's up, guys? The other day I saw M. Night Shyamalan's new movie Trap starring Josh Hartnett, and I don't know why I put off reviewing this a couple days because I didn't dislike the movie. I was thoroughly entertained by the movie. It clocks in about an hour and 45 minutes. It's about the serial killer who's taking his daughter to a concert, and then he finds out that the concert is a trap to get the serial killer. And the trailer was good, and the trailer just laid out what the movie was going to be, but it's an M. Night Shyamalan. It's an M. Night movie, you know? You think there's going to be this big, crazy twist, and I'm happy, and I'm like, not so happy to report that there's no twist, but like, I'm happy and a little disappointed because I don't want it, like, such a simple concept of a movie come, like, just come, like, for them to just muck up a very simple concept, but at the same time, after watching this movie, I like, very much wish there was a twist at the end, you know what I mean? Like, I very much wish maybe the daughter was really the serial killer, because, like, I wanted there to be a payoff. Now that we know there's going to be more movies, like, he wants to make a sequel to Trap, and if you, I'm sorry, this is going to be a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, the movie ends with Josh's character getting away. Cooper, it ends with Cooper getting away and escaping. And there's some problems with that too, but now that we know there's going to be more, I think we're going to get, like, they kept bringing up how he had his daughter. I think his daughter's name is Alice. I think that's her name. I don't quite remember their daughter's name, but his daughter was having trouble making friends, and they having trouble with the other girls, and, like, I want there to be payoff to that. I want there to be payoff to, like, because there was, like, multiple scenes. Like, I know it's just him trying to be, like, they're showing him trying to be a normal person, a normal dad, but, like, I want there to be a payoff to that. I want the twist to be like she has serial killer tendencies too, you know what I mean? But I don't know if we're gonna get that. But overall, like I said, the movie is very entertaining. Like, it's very funny. Like, Kid Cudi's in this. He plays a character called the Thinker, and, like, all he does is just cuss out the people that are supposed to be there, like his assistants. All he does is cuss his assistants out. It's hilarious. It really is. I don't have, like, a lot to say other than, like, how entertained I was, but I will get to my issues. Some of my issues with this movie are, okay, and all my issues with this movie really arise once they leave the fucking stadium. That stadium, when they were at the concert, I felt like that's when, like, the best of the movie happens, where they're, like, secluded in the concert and everything's moving. He's going from point to point to point. He's meeting up with the t-shirt guy. Then he's like trying to think, how the fuck can I get out of here? And he's, like, plotting and doing all that. I think that's where, like, a best of the movie's happening. But when they leave the concert and like, he gets Lady Raven, that's who they're there to see. When he gets to revealing himself to Lady Raven, that's when I go, oh fuck. And then Lady Raven's like, oh, I want to go home with you guys. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, what the fuck is happening? And I was like, and this is when I realized, like, this is when he's gonna fuck it up. Like, I was like, before he got in that car with Lady Raven, in my mind, that movie was an 8. This was like a banger, like a stellar movie. When he got in that car and they left that fucking concert, this went from like an 8 down to a 5 and a 6 in my mind, because some of the shit they were doing, I just could not like. Man, she locked herself in his bathroom with his cell phone. That's when I thought we were gonna get another twist. The family's in on it. They know and they're on board. But that twist didn't come. He locks him upstairs, and then we get into the garage, and, like, he tries to, like, escape with Lady Raven in the car, and then he says, "Oh, I never thought of my house like that." And then 20 minutes later, when the SWAT team comes, he's fucking got a tunnel, and he's escaped into the neighbor's house. Like, what do you mean you never thought of your house like that? You have a tunnel down there. Come on. It's just, like, little things like that like, really started to piss me off. And then they finally catch him after all this bullshit back and forth. They finally catch him. Like, after everything, after we find out his wife did know a little bit, they finally catch him, and they put him in the back of the truck. No one's back there. There's supposed to be this mastermind, super dangerous serial killer. No one's back there with him, you know? I'm happy we're going to get more movies, but I just think there could have been a smarter way we could have got to Josh's character Cooper escaping, you know what I mean? But like I said, overall, I was very entertained, and I am going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I do think some of the problems I had with it they just ring in my head a little bit too much for me to go higher to, like, a 7 or 7.5. But like I said, I was very entertained by this movie, and I'm really looking forward to the sequels. So yeah, Trap, 6.5 out of 10. Peace.